DeWalt lent me this brand new cordless rotary hammer. I'm going to put it through its paces and then I'm going to let you know what I think of it. Let's get going. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am standing in my ultimate DeWalt tool trailer. If you didn't see the full tour, I will leave a link in the description below. But in the meantime, I thought I'd bring you guys something a little bit different today. In my tool trailer, I've got the heater on. It's a frigid minus 15 outside, but it's a good plus 15 degrees in here, nice and comfortable. But basically, we're on a main floor project, and leading up to the project, I knew that I had about 300 to 400 square feet of tile that need to be removed. Now, for the past 8 years, I've been using my Makita rotary hammer. This thing's been an absolute beast, but she's starting to get a little tired. I remember when I paid for this maybe 6, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, it cost me about $800. It's been great, but if you've watched my DeWalt tool trailer tour, you'll know that everything I own, 95% of it is all DeWalt, and pretty much everything I have now is cordless. I've been switching everything from corded to cordless, and next on my list is my rotary hammer. So knowing that I had about 300 to 400 square feet of tile to remove, I said, what the hell? Let me call DeWalt and see if they'll lend me a cordless rotary hammer. And they did. Let me show you what they set me up with. Alright, so basically what we got here is we've got the DeWalt brushless, cordless rotary hammer. It is the DCH773 Y2, and this thing is an absolute beast. Like I said, we had about 300 to 400 square feet of tile to remove, and this thing went through the tile and screen and scratch coat like a hot knife through butter. I'll show you some footage of that in a couple minutes, but just a couple of quick notes about the DCH773 Y2. It is cordless, it's brushless, it's 60 volt. DeWalt hooked me up with a brand new kit. It came with the rotary hammer, a fast charger, and 2 flex volt 12 amp hour batteries. Now, as far as I know, bare tool is about, I believe, $1,200 Canadian. And the complete kit with the fast charger and the 2 batteries, I believe, is roughly about $1,600 Canadian. It's a little pricey, but at the end of the day, before I switch over, I want to test it out. And the good folks at DeWalt were willing to lend it to me. I've had it now for about 3 weeks. I put it through its paces. So before I continue on, let's have a look at some footage of this demo hammer in use.
I know.
Alright, everyone, so before we get started with demo, I'm with David from DeWalt. We're standing in the ultimate DeWalt tool trailer. David, we've got 400 square feet of tile to demo. What have you got for me?
Today I brought you the DCH773. This is our 2-inch SDS Max rotary hammer. Exactly perfect for the application you're looking for. This thing's a beast. It will do 6 inches of coring. You can do rebar doweling with it. In your specific application, you're looking to chip away at floors, chip away at walls. This is the thing to get it done for you.
Awesome. I appreciate you lending it to me. You might not get it back, though, by the time I'm done with it. But in the meantime, what do you think of the ultimate DeWalt tool trailer?
This place is awesome, man. I've never seen anything like this, and I'm glad we've got great supporters like Vito here who rep our tools with pride.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I look forward to using this, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, brother. So, like I was saying, I think that this rotary hammer or demo hammer, I think it went through the tile like a hot knife through butter. I can only imagine what this thing would do with some solid concrete if I had to open up a basement floor or chip out a concrete footing, because my Makita, I believe it's model HR4002, that thing is great too, but like I said, it's on its last legs. She's getting tired and it's time to switch it up. But that demo hammer there, I recently did a load bearing wall knockout and I had to break open the concrete floor in the basement and break out the old footing, and it went through it no problem. So I can only imagine what this will do with the 12 amp hour battery, 60 volt, but this thing's got lots of power. The quick release chuck to get your bit in, no problem. The one thing about the DeWalt cordless rotary hammer though, I find it a bit heavy. I looked online, I googled it, it says it weighs about 21 pounds. I'm going to assume that's without the battery, because with the battery it feels like it's over 30 pounds. My Makita, however, that thing I believe weighs between 15 and 20. It definitely feels a lot lighter. I didn't actually physically weigh them. Like I said, I went and looked on Google, see if I could find the weights listed on Google, and that's what I found. If we do a quick size comparison, we can see that the Makita is definitely a lot smaller than the DeWalt. Now mind you though, the DeWalt is 2-inch and the Makita is 1 9/16. You could see how much more the battery holder and the handle stick out past further than the Makita, but you can clearly see that the Makita is a lot smaller. When it comes to power and battery life, I feel that this performed just as well as any corded SDS rotary hammer. The batteries, full charge, 12 amp hour, lasted me almost the whole day. It was near the end of the day when I actually had to swap out the batteries, and the other battery lasted me for majority of the second day. I felt that the cordless aspect of the tool was not an issue. I feel that this would outperform any corded SDS rotary hammer. A couple of features I really like about this tool is, number one, the anti-vibration handle. It makes it very comfortable, especially when using it for 6, 7, 8 hours a day, reducing the fatigue in your arms and your hands. And two is the e-clutch system. I have the DeWalt cordless mixer, which I use to mix thin set and plaster. That also has the e-clutch system, and basically what that is within 15 degrees, if it senses that it's binding or catching up, it will shut down the motor if you can't release the trigger in time. Unlike my Makita, I've cored 4-inch holes and that thing would bind up or catch. If I didn't release the trigger in time, the Makita would just spin right around and almost rip the wrists out of the end of my arms. But this won't allow that to happen, so I really like that feature a lot. But anyways, like I said, this thing here, I believe bare tools about $1,200, and the complete kit is about $1,600. I would most definitely buy the complete kit. Hopefully, when the rep comes to pick it up in a couple of days, because I've had it for almost 3 weeks, hopefully he might give me a bit of a break. If not, not a big deal. Most of my tools, if I want it, I'm going to go buy it. I'm not going to wait for anybody to give me anything for free or sponsor me or anything like that. But in the meantime, I really like it. I think it's a great piece of equipment, and it's definitely a tool I want to add to my arsenal. But in the meantime, that's really much about it. We'll see what the DeWalt rep says when he comes to pick it up. In the meantime, if you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I want to thank all my clients and followers for the love and support. I want everyone to stay safe, be healthy, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
Hey! Oh! What are you taking it for a dance? You taking it for a dance?